Hi everyone! Just got in from playing Quidditch. Jealous? You should be. Anyway, I thought I'd start my video vlog today. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to start my vlog by talking about a phone call Jason and I got today. We got a phone call from the law offices of Webster Talley, who said that he was going to take my disability case. And this guy A has never lost a case. B doesn't take cases unless he thinks he can win, because if he doesn't win, he don't get no money. So most people don't get a lawyer because the lawyer will take about 45% to 55% of your lump sum. When you get awarded, you get your monthly check, and they go retroactive from the last time you worked. And the last time I worked would be two years ago. I worked at Subway, and not only was that the worst job I ever had, I feel like I lost that job as a result of my illness. I know I did. I did. And you can ask 2 people I worked with if they feel the same way, and I think they would agree. But, you know, what goes around comes around, and I'm not even mad about it anymore. But if this place burned to the ground, I would probably drive, ride a bike to Reese to watch it. And I'd bring marshmallows and chocolate and graham crackers. So I'm happy. I've been trying to get in the system by myself for a couple years now, and because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know how the system works, I don't know the loopholes, I don't know what information they need, they don't tell you what they need, and I don't know what to ask my doctors, I don't know what forms to have them fill out. I don't think I personally can subpoena one of the top neurologists in the Tri-City area. My personal doctor isn't even a doctor. Really is. He's a physician's assistant. So he couldn't go. He can't even write my prescription. Well, he can, but they're always in somebody's name. He can't. He's a legit doctor. He's just a physician's assistant. I don't know how they do that. So having a lawyer just, I think, proves how serious I am about it, and all I have to do is sign medical releases, sign paperwork, and, you know, show up to my hearings. And, you know, the lawyer, wouldn't have taken the case unless he thought he would win. So, and I'm taking it as a sign that his last name is Talley. Talley was my grandmother's married name, my mother's maiden name. I think my mother should go back to it. So I'm gonna take it as a sign. Okay, so I cut my hair today. Well, I trimmed it. It's this long. You can see I trimmed a little. I actually thought about just going that length all the way around, but I decided not to. I stopped myself, and then I cut this much, which isn't a lot. But I guess women are supposed to trim their hair every 6 weeks, and I haven't colored my hair in over a year, and even though I don't go out in the sunlight a lot, my hair still changes colors with the seasons. It'll get darker in the winter and it'll look dishwatery, which I hate. And then in the winter it has like a honey color. So I don't know. I have pink dye somewhere. I was gonna do the pink again, but I just don't trust myself with doing things like that, because I don't know what I'm doing. So At least I can say that. So I haven't been playing World of Warcraft for the last 4 days because I seriously came down really sick. Like, I felt horrible. And if it wasn't for the fact that in the last 2 months I've had 2 emergency room visits, and when you don't have insurance, the amount of money that I owe Covenant, I could buy two good used cars. I could buy a trailer and a new computer and a dog and a plasma TV, a Nintendo Wii, a really nice gaming chair. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't understand why it costs so much money to be sick when it's not like I injected myself with hepatitis, or I cut my limb off, or I set out to be ill. And I know everything has a price, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that I have a neuromuscular illness and I do not have insurance. The state, I don't get it. And it frustrates me. I want to make a documentary about it because it's frustrated me. It's just, I don't understand. And the fact is, there are sicker people in this country who don't have insurance than me, and they're dying because they can't, they have to I had to pick and choose my medications for a while, and thank God I don't anymore, and it's just, whatever. But anyway, I haven't been playing World of Warcraft because, I've been getting migraine again. And here's the thing. I did not play World of Warcraft until I knew if World of Warcraft actually caused my migraines. If you have migraines, if you have seizures, if you have epilepsy, if you have any type of thing like that, you shouldn't be playing in the first place. I mean, I did the research and I asked my doctor, and we figured it out, and it wasn't World of Warcraft. I get my migraines from my sinuses, stress. I'm a very stressful person, and my nerves in my brain misfire, and I get a lot of inflammation because of it. The blood vessels in my brain don't open like they're supposed to. Get a migraine. It's not because of the game, but it's common sense, and there are warnings, on the game. And the thing is, how it's rated T for teen, and I really have to laugh because it's teen for blood, suggestive themes, use of alcohol, and violence. Okay. The blood, I guess, yeah. It's not graphic. It's not like gory blood or anything. It's not like Call of Duty or something where you shoot somebody in the head and splat. Not like that. I guess the suggestive themes are more of a sexual thing. I don't really get that either. You have to buy most of the alcohol you use, and you don't even get drunk. I guess it's violence because you run around killing people and monsters and stuff, but... And I haven't played because I actually called into a show called Loveline, talked to Dr. Drew Pinsky, and he said that I was replacing World of Warcraft with sex, and I should work on my childhood trauma and adult trauma issues. Whatever. Like, I haven't been told that 8 million times in my life before. If I could afford to go to my counseling appointments, I'd go. How about that? Okay, well anyway, this is just my first vlog. Many more to come. Have a great night. Beneath the blue suburban sky.